Hello everyone and welcome back to our multiplayer Let's Play of Dominions 4. We're going to start at the start of a turn here, so let's go through the battles and events that happened. Starting with research is complete here. So now we do have level 4, so that means we can start working with, or using Gnome Lore and Auspex, also Haruspex if we can, and then of course Augury. So now that that is over and done with, go back to Evocation. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Evocation. Alright, next we have Cosma search for magic sites, but he found none. Unfortunate. Alright, battle in Florian between us and Machatka. Let's see how this battle turned out. So we have our awesome army here of the undead, backed up by the Oathbound, backed up by the Huskarls, and then of course we have our leaders in the back here, a couple mages, our undead king, and we are What? What? They moved out their army. Aw, darn it. I was hoping this was going to be a big fight. Well, that's hardly even worth watching. Alright, did we lose anybody? We lost 3 long deads. Darn it. Because there was a massive flippin' army there. Now I'm bummed. Alright, Abyssia versus Joe in Gerthurg. This is, wow, like right outside of his main home. So they have Abyssian infantry. Kalem troops have already engaged. I don't think they have much of a chance against the Abyssians. Let's see, we have some Temple Guard? Yes, these sacred troops back here, a lot of barbarians, kind of surprised, and then a couple mammoths. I'm gonna say Joe wins this fight. The trampling from the mammoths is pretty powerful. I think if it was just the barbarians, then the Abyssians would win. But with the mammoths, actually, the barbarians are kind of chewing through the Abyssians. Let me look at these guys' stats again. Yeah, they only have a 10 attack skill. I mean, they do a lot of damage. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess that would be enough to get through the high protection of the Abyssians. I kind of forgot that the Abyssians have a very low defense skill, so actually, barbarians are pretty good to get around their protection. Never mind. I'm a fool. I totally forgot the Abyssians were terrible defense skills. So they're almost guaranteed to be hit, and with the high damage that the barbarians deal, well, I mean, you see it here, they actually chew through them. Huh. Nice. Alright, next we have Daz versus Abyssia in Golem range. Whoa, really? That's way up there. What the heck? Oh, his Skinshifter army. Okay, because this is where PPCC is. Oh wow, I think the Skinshifters are actually running across their first real challenge here. A lot of Abyssian infantry. Oh boy. Let's see how the Skinshifters do. I don't know how this is gonna go. Alright, we have some werewolves out, some regeneration going on. Ooh. Alright, the southern forces have broken through, but the north just collapsed, and the Skinshifters are in a rout. Yeah, with all those villains, the Skinshifters don't have a high protection skill, so all the villains shooting them up on the way to the Abyssians really hurt, and yeah, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay, next we have Machatka versus Daz in Bright Woods. I believe this is close to their capital, but not quite the capital. Basic infantry into archers. Wait, what? This must be a garrison force. Because I'm like, when did Daz recruit Lion Tribe? I think you can see it. Yeah, there's his commander there. Halvdan the Hearse. leading these garrison troops into battle. And I think they're going to lose. They are outnumbered. Not outclassed, because they're actually the same troop types, but the enemy has more. What? No way, their infantry is running? Oh my goodness. No way. Hold on, let me compare these troops. Let me make sure these guys are basically the same. So the Machaka Warriors, 6 attack skill, 8 defense. Oh wow, okay, Lion Sharp Warrior, 10 attack skill, 13 defense. Really? The Machaka Warriors are that bad? My god. They are terrible. Yeah, those Machakan Warriors are flipping terrible. I mean, I knew they were bad, but that's really bad. Alright, Machatka versus Daz in Machatka. Alright, so this is their forces trying to break through the siege, and this is probably the army that I was going to assault, I would imagine. Alright, so, wow, man. Daz has a lot of troops on the front line there. A lot of very aggressive, offensive-based troops. Then he has the Vans, the Cataphracts, some Nuns, the Valkyries. I'm gonna say Machaka's just gonna get completely destroyed. Daz's troops are just, they way outclass those of the Machakan. So there come the Vans. All glamored up and blessed. Alright, the Machakan forces advance, meeting the Vans. Lightning bolts coming down, doing a lot of damage. The Van Javelins doing a lot of damage. Valkyries are now in the mix. Cataphracts are in the mix against Spider Warriors. I think a Valkyrie is dropped in the south. More blessings and courage going off to increase morale. Vans are slowly making their way through the troops at the top. At the bottom is kind of a stalemate right now, though the Vans will win. Especially with the Valkyries all mixed up there. The Vans continue to press up. And the armies of Machatka are routed. I think a couple Valkyries died, maybe a cavalry here and there. But yeah, that battle was over before it even started. Official losses. Machaka lost 123 troops. Daz lost 3 Valkyries. Wow. In exchange for 123 kills. That's crazy. Alright, so battle between Joe and Abyssia in Vepitre. Trying to push the Abyssians out of his lands. He has a lot of these Kalem archers, some priests. No, these are actual casters, level 2 air mages. And then the Ice Clads, which is, I think, his highest protection Kalem troop. Versus, oh, well, that's hardly worth watching. He did end up losing 2 Ice Clads, though. Okay. Alright, so I'm pretty sure the army did go there and they just got massacred. So I will continue my march up the coast here. Minus the undead. Yeah, minus the undead. This army is going to advance forward. Ascator and his undead troops are going to go under the sea. That is correct, under the sea. And he's going to be joined by... Let's see... Let's get some... Oh, wait, the Necromancers cannot... Even though they cast undead, they are not undead. As much as they probably want to be. Maybe if I ever get Lichdom, I can turn these guys into Liches. So we'll have the Revenants go underwater. I would send my... Disciple, but that is enemy Dominion. And if my Disciple were to die, he's not going to. I mean, it's only like 30 Tritons. But if for whatever reason, miraculous thing happened, the Tritons just run around my lines and kill my Pretender, then he's dead for good. So I'm not going to risk it. He will instead stay home and safe and sound in Tir Nanog. So let's see. Let's get these Revenants on their way to join Ascator and the Undead Legions in the water. Oh, and how many Soulless did Tokshen get? 3. So no matter the level of your death magic, it is always going to be 3. Okay, let's clear orders. Cast spells. Alright. So let's just slap these Solus onto the Revenants that are going under. And let's do the Jwagger as well. Meant to actually combine those. There we go. Set battle orders, attack closest. I will put them in the front in a line formation, in a sparse line formation. Excuse me, losing my voice here. Because they have the fear ability. So if I put them in a sparse formation, that's going to be even more squares that would be affected by fear. So I always put the Dwagger in the front because of their fear ability, and they're also just great stats, man. They're great stats. Love them. Just wish I could cast them all day long. I would. Alright, so I'll cast, or have, really? I haven't set the battle orders here? Okay. Well, cast spells. Then I think I do control 1, and then, there we go. Okay. Alright, so we're sending them down. Let's click on this province and press Y. That's not Y. That's Y. Alright, so we get the mass organization of all the troops heading there. So the undead will put right behind the Dwagger. And then the Soulless. They are undisciplined, so we'll just kind of put them on the south there. I can't put them in a line. I forget that the Dwagger actually have a low morale. Well, low when you compare them to undead forces. That's okay. Actually, no, that's not okay. So if I do that, at least they're at a -3 and not a -4. I always just, you know, I try to do formations with undead because they just have such a high morale. But when it comes to Dwagger, they actually don't have a high morale. So let's actually keep them in a box formation. So there we go. They're at a -1 morale. So they have a 14 morale. That's still pretty high. A lot better than an 11. Alright, so I think that looks okay. Yeah, that looks okay. So hopefully we'll take that province next turn, and then maybe just keep going with that. We're sitting at 14 death gems. Let's have tokshen. God, if I just had access to a lot of gems. He'll awaken more Dwagger, because they are awesome. Then I'll have Non enter the site so we can continue to get Soulless. And then I guess these guys will continue to research while the preacher continues to preach? No. The preacher will move down there. We'll preach there. Okay. We do have 20 earth gems. Let's see what we could make. Can I make the death skull yet? Or the skull staff? That would be a two-handed weapon. No, I can't. Oh, I probably need to have a level 2 death mage to do that, don't I? Well, I do have this guy. Let's check. Or it would be... There it is. Yes! Alright, skull staff. So instead of waking the Dwagger, Tokshen is going to start making skull staffs for all my undead mages. And then we'll just have one of these guys cast the... Oh, no, we can't, because we don't have enough death gems now. Right. Anyway, can these guys forge the death skulls? Yeah. Skull staffs. Alright, well, let's do... change the plans. Let's go into alchemy. And we'll change some of these earth gems into astral pearls. And then astral pearls into death gems. Ooh, is that enough? Oh, it costs 10. Oh, grumble. I guess we could convert some nature gems. Alchemy is a very costly thing unless you have the spells. Even if you do have the spells, I think. Well, we are getting 13 per month. I guess I can make a skull staff per month. That's enough. Should be enough. Yeah, that's fine. I can't... That's me slamming my mouse into my... Well, not slamming, but just tapping my mouse. I'll sometimes do that when I think. Ah, crap. Just go back to researching. Okay. Let's go to recruit. We're still recruiting that. Very good. Army setup. He can still collect so many more troops, so I guess I'll just keep him there. We don't need him that much yet. Up here, we're still recruiting that. Let's keep going with that. These Huskarls. Because we do have a leader here, don't we? Yes. Danil the Chud. Okay. I probably should start thinking about building another castle up here somewhere. What would be a good spot? We have a lot of resources there. We could get a lot of resources from there, but very low income. That is also low income. Not exactly the best place to build it. But then again, from here, we would also get some high income and high resources. I wouldn't want to build a castle right next to that castle, because Daz is going to get that castle here in a bit. But I need another castle up on the front lines. And this may be my best bet. Because it's going to pull from here, which is high income and high resources. It'll pull from there, which is high resources. So that may be my best bet. Well, maybe next turn or the turn after I'll start building a castle there. I'm not sure. We'll see how things progress. Alright, so we have 128 gold. I don't think... Right. Okay. These two guys. Move them up. Move... Oh, Plague Spittle, right. Move Plague Spittle there. Oh, he has the whites. Right. You can't do that. Alright, well, we'll just move him up. I got excited for a second. I was like, oh yeah, Plague Spittle. Oh yeah, he has the whites and they can't go underwater. Darn it. Oh well. Oh, they're already moving. Okay, so let me check through all my people here. Ah, good thing I did. This stack of casters. Move up. You're not doing anything? Okay, cool. That's it. So that's going to do it for this episode of the multiplayer Let's Play. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next turn when we hopefully take out this force and possibly see the Machakan Castle fall. Because I know that Daz has a couple wall shakers in his army. At least I'm pretty sure he does. So the walls of Machakan Fortress should fall rather quickly. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take care.